The show focused on delivering beneficial information on everything to do with products and services that can improve your life. This is Experts on Call on AM 650.
And you're listening to Recovery Radio here on AM 650. Our special guest in studio, Lorinda Strang, Executive Director of the Orchard Recovery Center. Anne-Marie McCullough is Director of Communications and Community Relations at the Orchard Recovery Center on Bowen Island. Also with us in studio from the Avalon Recovery Society with 3 centers around Metro Vancouver is Helen Burnham. And I asked you, Helen, just before we went to break, and we talked a little bit about it during the break, so I'd be interested in all 3 of your thoughts on this one because, as you just said just moments ago, you couldn't imagine when you were being an alcoholic and coming to terms with all of that, you simply could not fathom where the fun might be if you couldn't drink anymore. So that's ancient history now. So where's the fun?
It's everywhere if we know where to look. And becoming aware, I think, for me, what first struck me when I went to AA meetings was people were laughing, they were happy. So that gave me a great feeling of hope that there can be fun. And for me, I think it's being in the moment and enjoying life, like really being there. And like, for instance, yesterday it was a beautiful day. I could just go down by the river and walk and just feel the joy of being alive, whereas before I was dying. So I guess the fun is being alive to everything that comes, no matter what even.
And Lorinda, any thoughts on all of this? Again, you 24 years clean and sober, so and you have a wonderful smile, so clearly you enjoy life. Where's the fun for you? Since there's no booze anymore, where's the fun, Lorinda?
Well, I feel like in my recovery, I've learned how to ski. I did ski before, but most of the time I spent in the lounge. So actually, but I've taken up biking and skiing, and I just had my son's wedding, and we did the first mother and son dance together, and then we were like, we're going to be goofy, and then we kicked off the dancing for everybody else who joined in. I danced the whole night.
Good for you.
And I don't have I'm not self-conscious in that moment. I might be a little nervous before things that I'm going to do, but I work through it in my head. I talk to others, and then I'll jump in and do things. And then
no need for liquid courage to get you tuned up for something. You just go for it.
No, if I'm listening to some great music,
I can attest to this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Lorinda dances all the time at work, at our events. She's always having fun.
Yeah,
it's true.
Okay. All
so
right.
I did the sun run, and they had the music blasting, and our little group from the Orchard that was running in that. We were dancing and having a great time. People were looking at us like they probably thought we were drunk or hungover or something and acting crazy, but we were just sober and having a great time.
So, Anne-Marie, it's the same thing for you, too, then. Just have you learned new things? Because you've given yourself a second crack at life, have you embraced that and as Lorinda has done, just learned new activities, new stuff to do, new ways to have fun?
Yeah, I think it's sort of a combination of what Helen and Lorinda just said. For me, it's just about being aware and actually enjoying things in the moment, like being in the moment. I was always so concerned with what's next, and more of whatever was doing, whatever was good, I wanted more, and, that whole idea. So now it's just about anything that I'm doing, I'm enjoying it. Like, I just could not believe how nice it was this weekend to just enjoy walking with my dogs, looking at the mountains. Like, those types of things just went right past me the whole time I was drinking. I was not aware. So the fun is in absolutely everything that I do, and I think that's the idea, is you don't need to do specific things to have fun. It's about having fun in whatever you're doing.
Helen, I wanted to ask you specifically about the Avalon Recovery Society. We touched on this during the break, and I wanted to spend, and I've only got a couple of minutes, but this is a women's drop-in center. There's one in White Rock, there's one in the city, and there's one in West Van.
Correct.
So this is a place where women of all ages can come by and relax in a safe environment and be welcomed by other women who are there just to help them and enjoy life. What about a young mom who's got little kids, who may be an alcoholic and may have a whole lot of other things going on in her life, how does that's a pretty tough assignment to stick with those kids and get them, do right by them and by yourself. So how do you help someone like that?
Well, that is, I think, a lot of them are single moms.
Yes.
But a mom with young kids, it's really hard to put, first of all, women do not put themselves first easily.
Right.
And we have to learn how to take care, right? We have to learn self-care. And with children, of course, they're very important and you need to take care of them. But at Avalon, we do have babysitting facilities for the women that want to go to meetings.
Smart.
So they have a place to go where they can have an hour to themselves
Right.
and to think about themselves and learn things to cope with life. So the babysitting is really important for women.
And is it really women of all ages? And there any particular...
Yeah, we have women of all ages. It doesn't matter what your age. And the other thing that's so important is that there's no charge to go to Avalon, like no waiting list. Like if someone, I think when that moment of awareness comes, when a person needs help, it's so important to be able to get the help you need then, because I remember having a friend who I knew she had a problem, and at different times, like mostly when she'd been drinking, she would open up a bit and say, I need help.
Right.
And then the next day, no, I'm okay. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Whereas if you could get them to some place like Avalon right away, which is probably one of the only places that you can do that, they can go right that minute.
Right.
And there's no charge. I mean, what a gift is that?
Exactly. And Lorinda, you said something very important during the break that I think we need to put on the airwaves, and that is not everybody needs treatment. Lots of people need help, but not everyone needs treatment. Elaborate in the short time we have left.
Well, going to treatment is a luxury and a gift.
Yes.
And it's fantastic for people, but personally, I didn't go to treatment.
Right.
So, you know, would have been great if I had, but I didn't. And so I didn't know about the Avalon Women's Center when I entered recovery. It wasn't in West Vancouver, and that's where I was, but I would have gone there all the time. And I've taken people that are close to me that have either been in the pre-contemplative stages, they think that they have a problem, and it's great to say, okay, let's go, and I've taken them and I've gone to a lunchtime meeting at the West Vancouver Avalon Center where they can hear stories from other people.
Right, and see themselves, for example, in some of those stories.
So I'm just like taking them and here you go, and they can choose, maybe they'll choose to go to an Al-Anon meeting or a Nar-Anon meeting or a
Overeaters Anonymous.
Yes,
There's all sorts of 12-step meetings at in the centers.
One thing that what we've done, I think, quite consistently on this program is, I think, identify that not only is there help out there, but there's hope. And the two are hand in glove. And orchardrecovery.com is the Orchard's website. Helen, does the Avalon Center have a website?
We have a website too. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Well, we'll just Google it then and find it.
If you Google Avalon Women's Center, it'll come up.
AvalonRecoverySociety.org, says our incredible producer, Art Factora. And on that note, with attention, homework to do here on the internet, orchardrecovery.com, as well as the Avalon, we'll catch you next time on Recovery Radio.
And you can say to me, stay with me, pray.